Do you consider yourself a good leader? Do you consider yourself a good doctor, a good healthcare professional? Or both? Very few people are great at their jobs in terms of doing a clinical expertise and are great being leaders. However, the great doctors, the great anything, are good leaders. If you look at Jalen Brunson, point guard for the New York Knicks, who won last night. He's a quiet, great leader. He shows up, he does his job, but he makes everybody around him better. He does it in a very quiet, thoughtful way. I like to consider myself a good leader, but I'm not always a great leader. Sometimes I get too involved in my own stuff. I just want to be a good clinician. I have to take care of other things in the office, and I don't always lead. As a matter of fact, for about a 2-month period in this past year, I pulled back on some of my leadership because I got involved in other things, teaching more, traveling, and I felt it immediately in the office. The team pulled back. They weren't working as hard. They were getting upset with basically getting fouled, just like the New York Knicks were. They got fouled and they're going to blame the refs. They're going to blame the other team. You can't do that. The leader has to have one goal, has to set the goal, and this is where we're going to go, and these are the banks of the river, and we're going to do it together as a team. So if you want to have a great team, you have to be a great leader. It's not always fun being a great leader, but if you're not a great leader, you're not going to get to the promised land. You're not going to win the championship. So basically, we're not professional athletes, but in a sense we are. We're clinicians trying to do a great job. And I'll tell you something. If you lose a basketball game, big deal. But if you do something wrong clinically, it could be someone's life, or they could lose a tooth, or could have an infection. And that's important. What we do is real important, and so is leadership.